Headed up here to Kentucky to meet Andy and Kimber, shoot some jumping silvers tonight. And you know, while we're up here in Kentucky, we're gonna shoot off them rocks. Oh yes, I lost it. We're gonna shoot something, so that's all that matters. Especially after sitting in this traffic, something's gonna die. What's up, man? Is that number one? Oh, no, he's got them just locked down, and I ain't got none of this nice stuff. Going to tonight. One for me and one for Kimber. We're stealing them.
That's it.
We're gonna run with it. You know, when you got Belmore with you, everything's gotta be perfect.
He is kind of needy.
He's a girl. All right, everyone ready? We're going out on the Muzzy boat tonight with some friends of mine, and we're gonna shoot jumping silvers. If you've never shot these things, it is insane.
Hunting Habit is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops, Mossy Oak, Loophole Optics, Rage Broadheads, Muzzy Bowfishing, Avian X, Tracker Boats, Winchester Ammunition, and Nocturnal Lighted Knocks.
We are about to go get hit by flying fish. They are not discriminate, and they like hitting you in places where nothing should hit you.
Silvers make it to where you can't do anything out here without fear of being hit by one of these jumping things. I mean, anytime you're running a boat, jet ski, wakeboarding, anything like that, out here in Kentucky Lake, you got to be scared to death one of these big 20-pound fish are gonna take you out. Not only are these silvers a hazard about jumping out of the water and hitting you and tearing up all your stuff, but they eat all the stuff the good fish eat. What's the plan, Stan? Give it to me straight. I can take it.
We're gonna go out here on these flats.
Yeah.
We'll shoot these jumpers for a little while. And then I got a bay on down here. It's got a big shallow flat in it. We'll go in there and bust some buffalo and some silvers off of it, off the fan.
I like it. We're already getting some jumping up, so I'm going to shoot right here. We could have done this in the daytime, but you know what? Daytime's for sissies. So we're taking it extreme. We're going nighttime when you can't see nothing. Make it a little bit more challenging.
I mean, we can turn all the lights out and do this.
No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to go that extreme. These fish we're after tonight are the ones that everybody's talking about. You see in the news the silver carp that are jumping up, you know, and knock you out, take out skiers, jet skiers. And up here in Kentucky, I mean, they got a huge problem on them. They actually got a movement going called the War on Carp because it's just destroying this place. But when we get into them, you're gonna see why. I mean, these fish are big, you know, 15, 20 pounds, and when they come out of the water, they're usually moving. It's fun shooting at them. It's like shooting at something jumping out of the bushes. The silvers jump out of the water just from the vibrations of the motor and loud noises. It's just an involuntary reflex they have to just get the heck out of Dodge. When they get startled, they just swim and jump. Oh, you shooting submarines?
Oh, that fish was 3 foot in the air.
I don't believe it. We're gonna have to look at the footage and see. I don't believe it.
There ain't no instant replay in bowfishing.
Well, you got the first one anyway. Man, look how fat them things are.
It's on.
Little chubs. Belmore carp.
Ladies, I am single. Remember that. I got a nice boat, nice truck. It's not mine, but I got it.
Good. Oh, that was the perfect one. Dang it. There we go. Nice, nice. Kimber? Oh, yeah. You didn't even need the gas, did you? Oh, Lord have mercy.
Get all over my boat.
I'm sorry. Slam everything I got.
I got one, Daddy.
Huh? He's off. Oh, son. I should have. I was trying to get the bow back. That one right there was close. That's what I was scared of. There we go. We're getting in them now. Yeah, got it back. Fish on. Oh. I went clean through that sucker. Yeah, he's kicking. You ever just have one of them nights where it ain't meant for you to bring one in? Blew clean through him. And he still got off. Woo! Nothing's more frustrating than making a good shot on these fish and them suckers getting off. And it don't help. Andy's always laughing at me. The second I take my finger off. Got it. There you go, Matt. Stoned it. All right, I'm back. I finally got one in here. It was a long, drawn-out process, but he's finally in here. Oh, fish on! Hey! Got him by the wheels. Oh, fish on! Fish on! She went under the water? No, that was 13 feet in the air. Oh, we'll have to go back and replay that. In the boat! Fish on! No! Oh, another one right here to the right, Kimber. Fish on! Get it! I got one too, Daddy. Put it neutral. Don't worry about mine. You get Kimber's. 160. Good. God, son! What a shot! Blistered his face. Dude, I went clean through him. Yeah, that was point blank. They just keep coming. And we're just going to keep giving it to them. One at a time. This is fast and nasty work, but man, it sure is fun. Woo! That got the elbow. Oh! Got him. These things are crazy invasive up here, and this is what the problem is. Look, you see these silvers we're shooting are all different age sizes. So some of the biologists are saying they only spawn once, but you can see we've shot them big all the way up to small. This is doing the public a service out here at the moment. We're saving these little jet skiers and water skiers and pleasure boaters, one fish at a time. Oh yeah, just get it all in Randy's boat. It's all on my boat. He got it in the guts, Pa. He got it right in his dirty gut. This was a heck of a trip with Andy and Kimber. And you know, we made some good shots and shot a bunch of jumping silvers, but the best thing about it is, I don't have to clean this boat tomorrow. John finally decided to show up, so now we're fixing to go shoot off the rocks. We're up here in West Kentucky, and the cool thing about it up here is they have so many rivers, and they got, you know, the Kentucky Lake, Barkley Lake, but they also have all these rivers, the Tennessee, the Cumberland, Ohio, and you don't have to have a boat. I mean, you can come up here and shoot off these dams. There's plenty of gar, silver carp, big heads, and spoonbill. And we just walked down here, you know, it's 12 o'clock, it's blazing hot, but there's plenty of fish to shoot at. It's fast action, I'm not gonna lie to you, but it'll make you a dang good shot. If you can hit these, you can hit anything.
Well, what we're doing here is, as you can see, this whole bank is lined with nothing but fry. We don't know what kind of fry yet. We're gonna look, put eyes on them here in a minute. And all these long nose, or all these gar, are just coming up through here, just doing a frenzy, just coming up in these fry and just eating them over and over and over and over. Where the spoonbills, they're a little further out. They're just in here catching all the slack water, getting in the current, getting them something to eat, but outside of the fry. He's just a little fella, but he's good eating size. So we got him over here getting ready to go in the cooler, calm down, cool down, and gonna try to get another one. There's one right there in Belmore's face. Oh God, he got it.
Is that the one? Hey, they ain't big, but like I said, it'll make you a better shot. You shoot at these little devils for a while. I missed mine. Good shot.
Dude. That's what we come up here for.
It is 97 degrees in the shade. I ain't kidding you. It's so hot, my sweat's sweating. But this is when this place shines. The fish side
Oh, no.
Oh,
honey.
What was you saying? We're rough on equipment on these rocks, I guarantee you. Dirty long nose. No, went right through him. I thought I missed him. I went right through his bill. Oh, man. Dang it. Went right through the gill of a spoonbill. I mean, just barely clipped him. He didn't get hurt, so he'll be back in a minute. Got him. Smoked him. He come back too many times.
Yep.
There's the benefit, too. Coming out here, shooting gar and stuff. Up here in Kentucky, you get to shoot spoonbill. And if you've never eat these, they're limited to 2 a day per man. But if you've never eaten a spoonbill, you don't know what you're missing. Got him! John, stay out of my spot. Ooh, that one. Dang it, son. Uh-oh, we got a drag stripper. Oh, no. Dang it. Ooh, did we both double tap? Hey. Oh, you just got tangled in mine. I thought you hit the same hole. John, you need to get off my fish, man. That's the one I was talking about, John. I've been coming down here for probably the last 16, 17 years. And it's just, you know, people think I'm crazy because I'll get up and leave the house at 2 o'clock in the morning so I can make it up here by daylight. But this is how I started bow fishing, just wading and walking around. And Kentucky, they've got so many good opportunities, and you can shoot some big fish, or like today, you can shoot a bunch of little ones. And if you can bear the heat late summertime, you can get out here and have a ball. You'll see us shooting at night a bunch, but I'll take this any day. Got him!
That one. It's hard to think of something much funner than this. This is pretty simple. Post up, commence to shooting fish, and having a good time. Huh. Watch them teeth, son. Sounded good.
This is what got me into bow fishing. Shooting off these rocks and hanging out with my buddies, that's what it's all about. And you can bet, during the springtime, early summer, you're gonna find me in Kentucky, either in a boat or on the bank shooting fish.